So, all right, can I have your attention? We're gonna start this. They're gonna work on the technical difficulties when we have a short break after we do our official greetings from the American Legion. So at this time, it's an honor for me to be here at Post 346. DEC Will Featherman, are you here? Okay, and DEC Featherman would like to get a brief welcome to the post.
Good morning. Where's my cap? It's by the eggs. Good, $5? Okay, fine. Hold on. Welcome to Monmouth County. When Gene and them asked, hey, can we use your post to host this? Those of us that attended National and had this training, we know how important it is for suicide awareness to help our veterans, our first responders, and even as a teacher, we need all this. So I'm glad to see a full house, and we're going to have some great training. I hear we're getting a swag gear from Rawway soon. I hope nobody dies with food poisoning or anything. And welcome, and I know I'm not wearing my Legion shirt right now, I'll put it on, but a good friend of mine, Air Force retired, is just going through colon cancer, so we're doing a fundraiser. So, hey, don't be a nut, check your butt. Thank you very much.
It's really something to follow. Thanks, Will. So I just want to say that I had a great opportunity to go through this same training that you're going to receive here today. It's really near and dear to our family at the American Legion Post 232. We were really caught off by surprise by an incredible tragedy that happened to us. One of our trustees and a great guy, a bartender, he had two kids that both had served multiple tours in Iraq and Afghanistan. We always worried about his kids. We always were there for him to make sure that they had the opportunities, that if they needed any help or assistance, that we'd be there. None of us ever looked at him and thought that he was the one that was in need and that he was doing it. And one morning, myself and Hector Quiones, just as the pandemic was lifting, we decided we were going to take a week off of the Legion and go through Tennessee. We received a phone call where we were together that our friend, our comrade, was supposed to go to the post and he didn't show up for his shift. And he only lives 15 minutes away. He kissed his wife goodbye. Everything was a normal day. Instead of making a left and going to the post, he made a right and went to Atlantic City and never returned. We were devastated. His family was devastated. Nobody was prepared for it. So hopefully today what you're going to do is you're going to be able to receive the tools that maybe we'll be able to do it. There's a great clipboard that I have here because when our veterans come into a post, a lot of times what they see, that first person is the bartender. And a lot of times the bartender may not know the protocol of our American Legion. So I thought when I see that clipboard, what a great thing to do to have behind the counter, all right? To be able to ask a couple questions. Obviously, the first one is to the commander or the service officer and say, hey, get your butt here if you can. But during that time period, every minute is crucial. So if you have a couple little questions to ask, you can find out what it is. And then when we have the people that are properly trained to be able to figure out what we have to do for that veteran to be able to do it is so critical. So I want to say thank you for all of you here because all of you are the one, can be the one to save one, right? Saving lives and changing lives. That's what it's all about. Past National Commanders Trey Tolo, Nancy Hafer, and our present commander, Jim LaCourcier, have all decided that this is a viable mission for our national organization and that we are continuing to do this because it is all of our job. Our Legion family needs to be here for our veterans. So with that being said, I'd like to call on Reverend Horn for an opening prayer. Please uncover.
Dear Lord, as we gathered here today as members of the American Legion, we seek your presence with guidance and to learn how to be the one. We thank you for the opportunity that this organization provides for us to serve our fellow veterans, our community, and our country. Bless our training with wisdom and unity that we may continue our mission faithfully. Lord, may our gathering reflect the goodness and pleasantness of your duties. We know that you'll give us strength so that we can continue to support our veterans and all of our people. We ask this in your holy name. Amen.
Amen. Please remain uncovered. I'll call on PDC Dan Dunn to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Everybody please join me in Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, at this time, I'd like to call on Vice Commanders Dresner and Quiones for the POW MIA Resolution 288. Oh, okay, you switched it up on me. Vice Commanders, please.
Resolution number 288, adopted at the Legion's 67th National Convention, calls for the designating an empty chair at all official American Legion meetings as a continual physical symbol of POW MIAs and the cause for which we stand, namely their return or full accounting. A POW MIA empty chair is placed at all official meetings of the American Legion as a physical symbol of many American POW MIAs still unaccounted for from all wars and conflicts involving the United States of America. This is a reminder for all of us to spare no efforts to secure the release of any American prisoners from captivity, the repatriation of the remains of those who died bravely in defense of liberty, and the full accounting of those missing. Let us rededicate ourselves to this vital endeavor. Department Vice Commander Smith, place the POW MIA flag on the empty chair, please.
Cover. At this time, I'm going to call back up to the podium PDC Dunn, who is also the co-chairman of today's training sessions, for the reading of the preamble of the American Legion.
Okay, all join me. For God and country, we associate ourselves for the following purposes. To uphold and defend the Constitution of the United States of America. To maintain law and order. To foster and perpetuate a 100% Americanism. To preserve the memories and incidents of our associations in all wars. To inculcate a sense of individual obligation to the community, state, and nation. To combat the autocracy of both the classes and the masses. To make right the master of might. To promote peace and goodwill on earth. To safeguard and transmit to posterity the principles of justice, freedom, and democracy. To consecrate and sanctify our comradeship by our devotion to mutual helpfulness.
Thank you. You may be seated.